yards per first down play when they're on defense. We expect them to be more aggressive on defense on first down today. Gardner in trouble, and he is taken down back at the 15-yard.
Trouble. You see number 28. Anderson's just going to come in and basically throw him aside, getting in Gardner's face.
And his defense there for Nebraska. Loss of 10. And here comes pressure off the corner, and they get there. The handoff went to Tucson.
Problems.
There's been so much focus here all year long. Here comes another blitz, and Gardner is in trouble again. Stayed on his feet for a while and finally yanked down by Thad Randall.
And they got to have a sight of adjustment or hot read. Here comes Tucson again, missing Gregory and forcing Gardner to step up where Thad
again. See how close the defenders are to that line of scrimmage. And they do bring pressure, but they don't get there. And Gardner with time completes one to Jeremy Gallen. Performance against Tennessee, engineered by Scott Frost, the quarterback. Floated out into the flat. Jeremy Gallen has the toss from Devin Gardner. Tucson trying to trudge forward. That Hail Mary pass ending last week's game reminded a lot of people of Matt's catch. Gardner shot down 6. Another Nebraska blitz. Gardner got it off, and a diving catch made by
blitz. The blitz is going to come from the top. You have Gallen, his most reliable target, working on the outcut, and again his eyes are downfield, not bothered by.
High snap off the hands of Gardner, bounced right back up to him, and Randy Gregory takes him down for a loss.
And there's reminiscent of last week again, and I think what happens is the center Glasgow gets that ball pointed, and before the snap he usually flattens his hand. That time he didn't, which sent the ball.
Mariota leading the way, but that's likely to change after Oregon's loss. Devin Gardner on 2nd and 20. Runs away from Greg McMullen, but not very far. We mentioned they've had trouble stopping the run, but not today. Devin Gardner, plenty of time, can't find anybody open. They only rushed 4 this time, still nowhere to throw it. So Gardner now across the line of scrimmage, running away from Jason Ankara, and finally gets taken down. They must have done a wonderful job because Gardner had all kinds of time.
Yeah, you can see everybody's taken care of. Tight end down the seam. Nobody's coming back to the football to help Gardner. He does his best to not take a sack and get positive yards.
Gardner tried to take off running, and he's dropped for a 2-yard loss. 5. We approach a minute left in the half. Gardner throws too high over the middle and over the head of Devin Funch.
Shifty on route running.
The 2 best receivers lined up, one in front of the other to the left. Gardner flush from the pocket, running out of time, and he's yanked down.
Rub him off on the 3rd and shorts.
3rd down and 5. This would be fringe field goal range into the wind for Brendan Gibbons. Pressured from behind. Gardner got it off, and it's caught for a 1st down. Great effort.
And they like those tall, lanky guys, and Chesson does a good job of working back to this football, eluding Jean Baptiste.
In a running back now, the true freshman. Gardner kept it. Tried to spin through Rose. Randy Gregory there to with Derek Green. Behind Gardner, the fake, the catch by Butt. Jake Butt fighting for 1st and goal from the 5. Gardner back in the end zone, wide open. Ball from its own 20. Nifty touchdown drive, their 1st possession of the half. This their 2nd. Gardner under duress and sacked. There's a flag.
Next year he's going to come working one-on-one versus Toussaint, and also He's helped by the coverage. Now, Tucson does a decent enough job. Devin Gardner has to get rid of the football. If he has nothing there, he has to get rid of the football.
Starting for just the second time this year. 2nd and 15, a little screen, juggling catch made by Funchess. He's off and running. And 4 receptions for 49 yards. Derek Green is the tailback now, behind Joe Carriage, the fullback. Following Carriage,
take a shot deep if they go blitz.
They rush 4, trouble with the snap by Gardner, and there is Randy Gregory to take him down. Back at the 36.
Do not put a running back on the most explosive pass rusher of Nebraska. You don't put the freshman on Gregory. He has to make that call, the quarterback, which side of protection. See everybody sliding to the left. That means Green has the furthest outside rush.
Sacks that were wiped out due to penalties. 5 sacks today for the Huskers. Time for Gardner. Zings one. Incomplete behind his. J.U. Chesson went in motion and set to the left. Here comes another Nebraska blitz. Gardner backpedaling, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jeremy Gallant. First down from the 33. Gardner with a 4-man rush. Goes for single coverage for Gallant. Incomplete with this young defense getting better. Gardner in all kinds of traffic. They just overwhelmed that offensive line. Ciante Evans tried to think about a timeout here.
Yeah, and you look at right because of the wind, absolutely. And Ciante Evans coming off the corner in a nickel blitz.
They're in a 10-10 tie. 3rd down and 12 at the Nebraska 35. Gardner running out of time. Just throws it away. Up for grabs and almost intercepted by Josh Mitchell. Gardner's lucky to get away with that.
It's a good job of design by Nebraska's defense, lining Gregory up as a linebacker and bringing him on a blitz in his closing speed.
Incognito and Jonathan Martin. 10-10 the score here. 4th quarter. Michigan on first down from its own 20 gets nothing. The quarterback that's been taking a pounding week to week. Devin Gardner throws it out in the flat to the fullback Joe Carriage. At large BCS Bowl bid if they don't win the Big Ten. That's a long shot. Trailing Ohio State in their division. Carriage just upended for a loss of 9 yards receiving. He averages 112 a game. 3rd down and 8. Another Nebraska blitz. Look out. Gardner got away for a moment. Gregory says, no, you don't.
Yeah, and they line him up at linebacker to match him up with Tucson. And frankly, it's no match. And you see right here, they slide to protection again. And Tucson comes to chip him, and he doesn't get any help.
There's in a line to the right of Gardner. And only a 4-man rush. They give Gardner time. It's a 10-yard completion to Funchess. And up to go.
There's the stack.
Gardner rolls toward it. Forced back the other way. Gregory trying to contain. Now he attacks Gardner and takes him down. Behind.
They take it away with the matchup coverage downfield, forcing Gardner to tuck and run. Then you have Randy Gardner staying disciplined on the backside, making sure that Gardner does not get outside of him, and at great speed at 6'6" is able to seal the deal.
Well, this defense has been heavily criticized.
He was circled.
Here comes the pressure. Gardner throws through the hands of Drew Dillio.